Hey everyone, it's Dale here. Welcome to the new video from the recent trades series. In this video I'd like to talk about two trades that I took recently on the euro dollar, and the reason I want to talk about those two specific trades is that, many people think that when they are trading old levels, then the old levels, the older they are, the less relevant they become over time. But I want to show you that markets have great memory, and even if you trade very old levels, and those two levels that I'm going to show you are supports which were formed 1 month ago, and still the market made a very strong reactions to them. So let's check them out. The first level was based on this heavy volume zone from 10th April, which is a month ago, right? This was the level which hasn't been tested for a month, and let me show you how the price reacted to that level. On Friday, a month after the level got formed, this was the reaction to the level. Exactly, to the pip. So even though the level was a month old, there was a perfect reaction, exact reaction to the level. So everybody who's saying that old support and resistance zones don't work, then, we should show them this. Because this is a proof that markets have great memory, and they do remember strong levels. Now let me show you the second long level, and let me also talk a little bit about the reasoning behind the level. This was the second long level, this was the second support, and it was based on this volume cluster. Now as you can see, there is a strong uptrend, and within that uptrend there were a couple of significant volume clusters, right? All those volume clusters. So why did I pick this one? The reason is that it's not always about the strength of the volume cluster, like how big the volumes were in that volume cluster, but it's also important if you can find a strong confluence. By that I mean other trading setup pointing to the same level. In this case, that was a beautiful confluence, because if I extend this level a little bit back like this, you can see that the price was reacting to that level in the past. In here, and in here. That means that this level worked as a strong resistance in the past, right? It was a resistance. Then the price blew past that level, and that turned the resistance into a new support, right? And all that happened at the beginning of this volume cluster. So even though this volume cluster is not the heaviest volume within this uptrend area, actually it's nowhere near the biggest volume cluster, it's still one of the strongest ones because of that confluence, right? So that's why I chose this volume cluster to trade from instead of the other volume clusters. And let me now show you the reaction. The reaction occurred on Monday, right here, exactly to the pip again. So what we have here is another proof that the markets have great memory, and that it's also fine to trade very, very old levels like those ones, which were 1 month old, and as you can see, the market still reacts to them. So the lesson from this video is that markets have great memory, and you shouldn't be afraid to trade support and resistance zones which are a bit old, because if you picked a good level, then market will remember that level. If it's a strong level, market will remember it and it will react to it. All right. It goes for intraday trading, as I have shown you here on this 30-minute chart, as well as on swing trading or position trading, where I don't really have a problem to wait, let's say, a year for a support or resistance level to get hit. A year, even 2. But now I'm talking about swing trades, right, or position trading. For intraday trading, even a month, even a little bit more, is fine for me to still consider those support and resistance zones valid and to trade them. And by the way, those levels which I mentioned here, they're levels from the members area. I publish my levels there every day. Let me show you real quick. So this is the members area. This is the post from 4 days ago. This is the first long 1198. This is the second long 1084. If you guys want to join us, then you can head over to my website, which is traderdale.com. If you click this button which says trading course and tools, then in here you can join us and get one of my educational and indicator packs. We have the volume profile pack, order flow pack, a VWAP pack, and smart money pack. You can get them separately in here, or scroll down a bit and get them in bundle, where you can get all 4 of those packs together for a discounted price. Alright, so that's about that. I hope you liked the video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time, and until then, happy trading.